the history of the Hispanic civil rights movement, many battles had to be fought and won in order to be where we are today. Out of those protests, a young teacher named Juan Andrade was hired to teach civics to a class made up of primarily Mexican-American students, many of whom were children of migrant farm workers who spoke little English.
I originally set out to be a teacher because the people that had influenced me the most were teachers, and so I thought I would want to be one as well. And I got off to a good start the first day. But by the third day, I found myself arrested for speaking Spanish in my own classroom, which I discovered was against the law in the state of Texas. And I felt that the law was wrong. I wasn't wrong, the law was wrong. That would prohibit anybody from speaking in their own language to empower its own people by educating our youth, our children. But we needed some way to empower ourselves to change laws, to challenge the status quo. And that's what gave birth to this idea of USHLI, to put in our own community, create an institution that would empower our own community and to build leaders for generations to come.
Wanting to do more, Juan writes a proposal to create an organization to empower Latinos. Over the past 35 years, the USHLI National Conference has grown beyond expectations, attracting over 6,000 present and future leaders to its yearly conference. And in those 35 years, the USHLI has registered over 2.3 million new voters, awarded $1.3 million in scholarships and internships to Latino students, provided leadership development programs to 1.1 million present and future leaders, trained over 45,000 community leaders and organizers. Dr. Juan Andrade is the fourth of only 5 Latinos in history to be decorated by both a President of the United States for the performance of exemplary deeds of service for the nation and by the government of Mexico for serving the Mexican and Mexican-American communities living in the United States. With 5 earned degrees, he is the most educated leader of a major organization in the nation. He has received the Medallion for Leadership from the Hispanic Heritage Foundation, which is regarded as the highest award presented to Hispanics by Hispanics. Juan was awarded the Medallion for Excellence by the Congressional Hispanic Caucus Institute.
It's almost impossible to imagine or believe that much can happen on one person's watch. And yet, Juan Andrade has been the person who proves what one human being can do in a dedicated career. I, along with hundreds of thousands of people, appreciate what you have done. We know the sacrifices you have made. We know the personal toll it has taken. And we appreciate deeply the commitment that you've made over all of these years.
My life and career has taken me to picket lines, police riots, marching for farm worker rights, and even to jail on certain occasions. But what I am most proud of is having helped create an organization through which an entire generation of Latino leaders would be cultivated. Because now it's their turn to step up and lead our community into a great future.
Juan's defiant nature and the powerful impact of his message of empowerment, servant leadership, and community service will be felt for generations to come.